am really excited that she came back on the show. We haven't seen her since 2014. The last time she was on the show was in 2014. I don't know why she's been hiding from us. Avril is in the building.
Hi.
Why have you been hiding away from me?
I was here 2015 when I was launching No Stress.
Yes, No Stress, yes.
Wait,
Okay.
Anyway, it feels longer. It feels longer.
It feels like I haven't seen you in forever.
It does feel longer.
I've been playing Nicki Mona, No Stress.
I
It's like she needs to
know.
give us new stuff.
True.
So have you been? Are you well?
I'm well. I'm
You look
good.
fantastic.
Thank you very much.
This is the point where you pay me a compliment.
And you look lovely as well.
Are you just
But
being,
that
are you
jacket
just
is
being
good. No, that jacket is beautiful. I personally, I'm actually wearing Achi Otigo.
Wait.
You're wearing, so we,
I'm wearing ginger roge.
Yes, we are Kenyans who wear Kenyan designers.
I love that.
You know?
I love it.
Yep.
Yule Dame. It is a great new song you have out.
Thank you very
And there's an
much.
interesting story about this.
Yes.
Who wrote it?
Actually, Amelina wrote this song.
All right.
She sent it to me a while back and told me, Chick, I have this song that I feel you could sing. And when she sent me the song, I fell in love with it. I was blown away. So I went to Space, who happens to be actually here with us today. And I showed him the song. I was like, Space, remember we have all these projects that we want to do, and we had been recording for some time. I've actually done a couple of songs with him. And I was like, this song, I feel I just want to do it now.
Right.
I had so much energy for that particular song. So Mbio, we went, recorded, and yeah, shot the video. And then also an interesting story about the video.
Yeah.
It was actually shot by 2 Zambian producers.
All right.
Yes, some directors from Zambia came to Kenya, and they're like, we really want to shoot a video with Avril. I was like, how do you even know me? They sent me an email like, how do you know me? No, we've been following your work and would love to do something for you.
All right.
It's actually called Next Solutions. They're based in Lusaka, Zambia. We flew them in, and we shot the video here in Kenya.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I look at that collaboration of artists from a great musician to great producers from Zambia. It came into this beautiful artistic...
Pan-Africanism.
I love it.
Yes.
I really do love it.
Yeah.
And it's a song about the woman and her place in society.
Yes.
Women are not here to be, to be babied or
That's
whatever.
very true.
You're claiming your place.
Yes, and so many times we as women, there's this notion in society, it's a better story to tell, that women are just given.
Yeah.
Oh, women's rep, why was it created? I had a politician say that the other day. Why was that position created? Because the majority of the population needs to be catered for.
Yes,
and the majority
absolutely.
of the population is women. So at the end of the day, I just, I felt like this song, as much as I am speaking about some of the things that I've gone through, and everyone knows my career, it has been, one of those topsy-turvy kind of carears. I'm always in KOT. I love what Sauti Soul said about KOT, because I always feel like they need something to say, And I've bared that wrath so many times. Yeah. And primarily I felt because I was bearing the wrath because I'm a chick, because they don't do the same.
So there's a lot more of guys. A lot more of it's almost very violent opinion against women.
Exactly.
On social media. It's violence of a side.
And it's quite unfortunate that that has to go through. Yeah. But people have to go through that. So I was like, you know what, as much as I'm singing this song, for me to feel good about myself, I know there's so many other women out there who are feeling the same way. So I sang to the woman who has babies and she's taking care of those babies and no one understands the hustle behind it. I spoke to the leader who is going through so many things left, right, and center. Hence the reason why, if you look at the video, I've featured all these different women from different spheres of life. There's a photographer. Right. We don't have very many female photographers in Kenya, and not very many who are acclaimed. I spoke to the mother with twins. She's actually a personal friend of mine. Her name is Esmili, and she has twins, and she actually even had to quit her job so that she could take care of her kids.
Children, yeah.
And she has a very, very powerful and supportive husband and a family that really cares about her. And hi, Morioki Gitonga, I love you. They're my nephews. It had to be my nephews,
Oh, look, this is Kaleche.
Yeah, and I had this Kaleche as well. Kaleche, a fantastic woman who has, through the past 2 years, she has been talking about weight loss and empowering women, the me I want. Not just weight loss, but also feeling good about yourself and how you carry yourself. There are all these fantastic women. There's a Nairobi women's representative, Shebesh, who also went through her fair share of issues, but still rising above each and every single day. So I featured all these women. There's a pilot. In fact, the lady who I've featured as a pilot is in her 20s, and she's already a captain.
Incredible.
Yeah, so every single day I meet all these amazing women, and I felt like I needed to dedicate a song to some of these women. As much as I might not have spoken to each and every single person or featured each and every single woman in the video,
it's representative.
I spoke to each and every single woman.
Did you hear the Nigerian president's comments that a lot of people took issue with? and his wife made a political statement, and he came back and said, no, the place for my wife is in the kitchen and in the bedroom. What did you think of those comments?
That was in this day and age, I don't feel like any man should say that, because at the end of the day, if you look at political leaders all over the world, they are at where they are because of the influence that the women in their lives have actually placed on them. Look at our own president, Uhuru Kenyatta, who has a fantastic, beautiful, amazing wife, our first lady, who is championing so many things in this country. I mean, I have been a social influencer and performed on the main stage for her campaign. And when I get on that stage, I feel like, you know what, go girl, you're doing things. Look at Michelle Obama.
Right.
I mean,
Hillary Clinton might be president of the U.S.
Exactly, she might be president of the U.S. So it's about time we start celebrating. Again, back to what Sauti Soul said, we need to celebrate ourselves. We need to celebrate people, not just the women, but also the men. I felt like we needed to get to a space where we just celebrate ourselves as Kenyans. Yeah.
Do you feel that sometimes as a musician, not just about this particular song, but there's a lot of comments, and we were talking about this with Sauti Soul, that Kenyans have an opinion that Kenyan music si poa sana. We don't, I want to
listen to Kenyan.
Skizangi.
Yet they go and listen to pidgin English.
Yes.
And they listen to South African house music, and
Right.
they don't understand anything in the music, and they say there's no content. Speak about other things. Maybe say we are not as experimental, because we've always been, you know, we present music to people who are Kenyans are very conservative,
Right.
and I'll agree even myself. I'm very conservative. By the time Space would push me to do a certain kind of song, I'm like, Space, are you sure?
Right.
It's not really Avril. So I'm speaking as a Kenyan. I am conservative, but it's a bit refreshing to experiment with other things, do other things,
Right.
enjoy, have a passion for what you do, and enjoy doing what you do. Yeah.
I like that. That's fantastic. Let me just go back to this song for a moment, Yule Dame. Now that you've taken a very strong stand in supporting and standing with women, do you consider yourself a feminist?
I am. To an aspect, or to a degree, I feel like I am. That's the reason why we were doing Girls' Night Out with Amani. The reason why we were doing that is because over the past couple of years, we've noticed that main stages will have one female artist.
And 7 or 8
And
male
8 male artists. Why? Are you trying to tell us that there's only one female artist in this country? So this Yule Dame, and also I always speak to promoters and all these people, and always tell them, you know what, there's some things you guys need to consider. First and foremost, you are demoralizing an upcoming artist who's trying to get into the game as a chick. Why? She's seeing that she's not going to be able to beat this chick. She's not going to be able to beat this chick. Yes. When I was getting into the industry, I used to look up to Amani, I used to look up to Wahoo. And those are the people who really, you know, catapulted my career. I've worked with Amani on so many things. I've worked with Wahoo on so many things. My song has been written by Amelina. As women, and as people who have a stake in the industry, I just feel we need to encourage more and more and more and more female artists in the industry. And this is quite unfortunate. Just recently, we had an award ceremony. It didn't have a best female category. What does that speak to?
There was no best female category.
Yes, I will not.
What?
I wouldn't say the name of
Just
that.
shame them.
Oh Lord, no, no, I will not shame them. But anyway,
If you know which awards she's referring to, tell us.
Just
Tweet us on the hashtag #HeyLarry. So let's shame them. That's
and the
embarrassing.
organizer was brought to a group that we are in,
Yeah.
and he said, you see, we didn't really see the necessity of having a. And we're like, what
really?
did you just say?
Oh, really?
It was really, really bad.
Wow.
So I think it's a bit, it disheartens a person when you're getting into an industry. I want my daughter in the future to tell me, no, mommy, I want to be an artist. And I go like, yes, mommy, you are going to be an artist. You're going to do each and every single thing that you want to do, because I want to place a future in that industry.
That's a great place. And speaking of daughter now, so are you about to have a baby anytime soon?
I hope so.
Are you dating someone?
I am not dating anyone.
So
Last
tell
time
us
I
what
was
went
here,
down. You
I
were
knew,
here.
I saw that coming. I was just like,
I was just kind of segueing into it nicely.
Wait for it. And I was so sliding.
Come a DM in between.
You know?
Are guys sliding into your DMs now?
Guys are sliding into my DMs. Nimecheki tweet saizi ati, oh, Avril mazee amenyima team ofisi. Every time I come on the trend and my hips nini muona ninatrendishwa sana for all the wrong reasons, and you need to listen to the song. Ati mbona umevaa hiyo trench? Really? Seriously?
So the last time you were here, you were dating this South African guy.
Yes.
What happened?
We broke up, unfortunately. Things
The internet claims that he dumped you for Delish.
That was the rumor. That was the rumor, but it wasn't true. They were working together on a couple of things. The time they took the selfie, which I know people are referring
Yes.
to, the time they took the selfie, he was actually working with her on a project, yeah? So, and that time he was actually in Namibia. It's unfortunate that it happened to be on Valentine's Day. I'm not that...
So were you dumped on Valentine's
I
Day?
was not dumped on Valentine's Day,
Did you guys
Larry.
break up on Valentine's Day?
No, we did not. That's actually the same day my dad got a heart attack.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So people just blew things out of proportion. Oh, she's at ICU. And that was my dad, actually.
Right.
So, yeah, it was mean. But, you know, KOT have to talk. They have to say whatever they have to
Are
say.
you used to this now? All of this attention, the speculation,
Yeah.
the outright lies?
No. I don't think you can ever get used to it. I don't think. Because at the end of the day, you're still a human being. You're still growing up. You're still trying to mold yourself emotionally. And things will happen. People will say things. And mean things always have to have a reaction.
Right.
And for me, of course, I'm a chick. I'm an emotional being. As much as I am going to sit in front of you and go like, you know what, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. No, sometimes I'm not okay.
You're
but I
just a
have
human.
I have to be okay, and life has to go on.
Okay, so what kind of dude are you looking for? To partake qualities. Gentlemen, I'm just doing this for you, man. And the Kenny notes. Okay, go.
Oh Lord, I just like calm people. I don't like loud. I don't like loud men.
So you don't like Nigerians?
Sijasema hivyo. Mimi sijasema. Don't start trending.
Anyway, keep going.
Hashtag Avril does not like Nigerians. And I'm going to Lagos on Friday.
You're going to Lagos. Okay. Greet them.
I'm actually going to Lagos on Friday, yes, for the Afrima Awards. I was nominated Best Female Artist East Africa.
Congratulations.
Hoping for the best. Vote for me, afrima.org. But yeah, I like calm men. I like gentlemen. I like people who are attached to the emotions, or not really attached, but in touch with the emotions. Someone who will notice that they've done something wrong. You know, there's some men who just talk for the sake of talking, and then they say something, and then you're like, did you just say that? Seriously? Just a little bit of feminine side, but not too much. I don't like warrior men as well. I like a man who's, you know, he has things in control.
But you don't like a bad boy?
Well, every girl likes a bad boy. To an extent, just to a small extent. It's not an extremeness that's, that you get people knocking on your doors, FBI and CIA and...
Yeah, well, you've hidden the drugs in the basement, and the money, and the bodies.
Yes, I have a career to look out for.
Before we let you go, let's look at social media right now. Kristen is looking at all of them and what they're saying on the Twitters. Kristen.
Yes, talking about love, Duke of Mombasa is saying, I have waited long enough to propose to the one and only true love, Avril.
Oh, wow.
You're going to have to find her first. Here, TV, I work. Z, brother.
Medrine Melissa saying, Avril.
Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. Why am I responding for her? Avril.
Yeah, let her speak for herself.
Speak to my person, speak to my people. Well, he's really proposing on national TV.
He didn't propose. He talked about proposing.
Talked about proposing.
Yes.
So after this, you can slide into my DMs. We see what happens.
All right, Christine.
All right. Medrine Melissa saying, Avril is amazing, I must say. Yule Dame is one song that has caught the best of me. Go, girl. Duke of Kisii, speak and spread the word, Avril. We want to see more female artists. Gender inequality is in every sector of life. Glad that Avril is making a difference for women.
Fantastic.
Yes.
All right, Kristen, thanks a lot. We'll check back with her a little later to see more of what you are saying.